Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another day of Apex Season 3. I am Achilleos. Joining me on the desk today is Papa Smithy. Papa, how you doing?
I'm feeling fantastic. Finally get to cast some Overwatch with you. It's been about a month, but we're back in Kongdoo Panthera. More than 1 foot in the door when it comes to making it to the next round, but now just got the Tracer in there.
Diem having the dash through, trying to keep this alive as best as possible. Now the rest of the team getting ready to join forward. Fate already going low, knocked down to about half HP. Nearing that primal rage, needs that massive delay tactic for his squad. Void goes forward, tosses out the self-destruct, zoning them off the point, at least for the moment. Actually finds the kill onto the enemy Winston as the sound barrier comes down from Kongdoo Panthera. Can't quite keep Void alive, he does go down, but still, 5 members sitting forward, multiple ultimates available for them here as Birdring tosses out that pulse bomb, but they might not even need the rest of it as they're getting ready to come through because they're just sweeping right through Mighty AOD.
Because they're consistently winning the opening battles.
Right around the back comes Birdring yet again, just hunting down Karib, trying to get the kill. Might even find just both supports here, gets rid of sleep, pulse bomb comes through.
Triple!
He'll take him out, pops the mech as well.
Whoa.
That'll just be the kill coming through onto Thorncutter. Drag themselves back into this
the conga line.
Yeah, pushing forward, Void getting that boop out. There's going to be the Dragon Blade out here from Ursa, just swiping away.
Nothing so far.
Self-destruct is thrown down. A little bit of damage there, but finds a kill onto Waka Waka, and now the sound barrier is going to come down from Mighty AODs. They just try to hold firm in this choke point. Will be leaping back over to the point where now it's 97% accrued for them. Kongdoo Panthera going to have to pile in here, but Fisher's already been taken out. Void is still dead. Not going to be able to get back in time for this one. Transcendence coming through. They managed to tag the point just at the last couple seconds here as Luffy desperately tries to keep everybody alive. But still, backs against the wall for Kongdoo Panthera, trying to get onto the point, but it's Wolfie going to try to stream in here.
Here's D.Va.
Yeah, Void does manage to make it in, has the Discord Orb. Smashing down that right click.
They've got no ultimates for this though, Achilleos. It is really just a conga line 1 by 1.
Pulse bomb thrown out, not going to find anything here for Birdring as he desperately tries to buy time, but the overtime is just ticking down way too fast, and Mighty AOD keep their hopes alive. They take out Ryujehong Tower.
The target selection from Mighty 3/4 of the way to the multi-core.
Yeah, nearly has it. Turret's going low, however, will get taken out, so it's going to put a bit of a stop there as far as him building up that ult charge reliably. Able to get that pop in onto Thorn Cup. It's going to be the sound barrier coming down from Mighty AOD, keeping everybody topped off, and they're just finding kills. Waka Waka and Luffy both go down. Urster dashing his way to victory. Fisher just popped that primal rage off screen, finds a kill onto Thorn Cup, but they're still suffering heavy losses on the side of Kongdoo Panthera. Already that first hit coming through here from Mighty as they continue to posture forward. Fate popping his own primal rage.
Soldier here.
Yeah. Already though, he's getting jumped on. You see that Genji coming in. That's going to be the attack visor drawn out as they just dash around that Winston barrier, but Rascal already gets taken down immediately. Sound barrier not in time to keep him alive, answered from both sides. They will find Karib here, so a bit of breathing space for Kongdoo Panthera. Now the double kill from Void, make that the triple just about as Thorncut gets popped out of the mech in the end. Mighty AOD yet again going to get halted, and I mean, Rascal, he suffers, but Void's there to pick up the slack.
And we're definitely seeing more information
back over Discord Orb in here. On to Fisher as he goes low. They're desperately trying to keep him alive. They won't be able to do it. And now that's going to be the Dragon Blade coming through yet again as Urster is somewhat blindly swiping away through multiple members of Kongdoo Panthera, trying to find the kill, but will get taken out by Rascal this time. So a bit of an exchange and a bit of a trade there, but the pulse bomb comes through. Birdring gets taken out. 2 members still dead on the side of Kongdoo Panthera. Void joining that count as the payload keeps pushing forward. Less than 4 meters to go as they try to hold on. Fisher, he gets the pin, but he's not onto the payload. It's still inching forward. 1.24. Nobody's there. Now with this barrage, so I'm going to go ahead and just pop this out for the Tracer, but Diem has the recall, keeps himself safe. In the meantime, Birdring does get a stick in onto Ursa, takes him down with a pulse bomb.
Rascal does die anyway to the Tracer, ironically.
Yeah, not going to be the greatest use of that barrage at all here, and he's still going to be sticking through with the Pharaoh, so I thought maybe he wanted to use it just so he could get the swap off, but he's going to stick through.
I actually like what he did. It looked questionable, but the hook from just being devastating.
There's a lot of work to be done here. Pulse bomb comes through from Diem. Can he get anything for it? Looks like the answer is going to be no. Just a bit of damage. Nothing more than that. No kills coming through. Birdring in the meantime, popping that whole hog, trying to burn through them. That's going to be the tag visor with an nano boost coming through from Rascal. Quite finding kills, yep, and it's going to be the Helix Rockets comes through, locks down Urster as he was knocked to the ground. They'll find a little bit
just
more.
To buy time.
Yeah, and Karib all on his lonesome will get booped off. They're just trying to keep him off the payload so they can get this completion. He'll get taken down. That should be it right here. Let's Diem can get on top of it.
0.06 meters.
Not going to get picked off, so the back line going to be that much more safe. Only have to really worry about Urster at the moment. Birdring has it ready to go, dashes forward, gets that melee hit on the Karib to take him out. Now Urster throwing out the Dragon Blade, trying to get this lockdown. Will be able to swipe his way through a kill onto Luffy, but can he get much more than that is going to be the question. They need so much more, and Mighty AOD suffering heavy losses. Nobody on the payload. almost takes down into that overtime. As you can see, just this Winston and Primal Rage gatekeeping, trying to knock him off as best as he possibly can. Fisher doing so much work, getting so very close. Can't quite find it. They leap back in yet again. Fate tagging in onto the point, and now the D.Va rejoining Thorncut, sticking forward. That's going to be the sound barrier coming through from the side of Kongdoo Panthera, but Rascal not alive to receive it, and even with it, Fisher goes down.
He's done it.
Yeah, Birdring, Waka Waka, they both get taken out. This payload is going to keep rolling.
The contest
with that one so far. We'll see what he can do this time around. Self-destruct being thrown way deep in the back. Double kill! Rascal and Fisher both get taken out. Now the self-destruct use here from the side of Void finds the kill on to sleep, pops Thorncut out of the mech, but that's about all they've gotten so far. We'll see how long they can keep this contested. Just 1.56 meters in front of the point. Waka Waka gets taken out. Erster finding the kill. Pulse bomb thrown out from Diem. Not going to find the kill. Just gets the pop out onto Void, but he dies immediately after. And now it's all on Erster dashing around. Desperately trying to keep this alive. That's going to be a leap forward here from Fisher. All on its lonesome with the backup from Rascal. The only thing that can heal him up at the moment as they try to stop this out. They finally take them their sights, but Mighty AOD will not go down without a fight.
Their respawns will get there soon, but we're so close. 1.5 meters.
And they get it. Birdring needs to do some serious work here. Erster's been taken out. Big delay tool with him and Sleep both being burned out. And Kriv, he swapped over to the Soldier. There's no heals coming through. Mighty AOD, they get taken down. And Kongdoo Panthera, they finally pick up a map. They confirm a big opening there for them, but it's going to be the sound barrier coming down now. Luffy staying alive as the Transcendence popped as well. They have a kill on to Sleep and Fate as the respawns will start coming through here from Mighty AOD, but multiple kills so they can finally posture forward in onto this point, maybe even get the first tick. Dash forward in on the Diem. Keeps himself alive. The sound barrier comes down, and Erster does get taken out. Waka Waka with a boop. Finishes him off. Self-destruct comes through. Just find a kill in onto the enemy best.
For Kongdoo.
Pulse bomb comes out. Double again. Diem, he does it.
Both supports each
go
time.
Down. Luffy and Waka Waka get taken out. Rascal able to get the revenge kill.
Kriv has actually jumped onto the Widowmaker. Just an emergency here.
Pulse bomb finds Erster, gets rid of that pesky May. No delay tactics coming through from that one. Pulse bomb thrown out from the side of Mighty AOD, doesn't find anything. Diem goes down. The Helix Rockets from Rascal up on the high ground, able to take him out. Second tick has been found. Self-destruct zoning him back. And just in front of that completion now into overtime is Kongdoo Panthera, only losing Luffy so far, and they're still finding kills. It's all on Erster and Sleep, who pops that sound barrier to try to keep himself topped up, but he's just getting booped off the point.
Playing around with strategy, they used the self-destruct during that particular push. Might be one of those 6 ult pushes that, sadly for them, more of a black mark in their mentality than anything else.
Don't have a great track record with that, but here we go. Diem, finds his way, sneaks around the side, takes out Waka Waka. Now the jump forward comes through, and Luffy will get taken out.
We've seen that before.
Been taken down here, so Kongdoo Panthera going to be very vulnerable, and the sound barrier is out here from the side of Mighty AOD. Self-destruct comes down, not going to find anything here for Void as he re-enters into the mech, but Fisher with that Primal Rage yet again has taken out Erster, but they lose Rascal. The Genji burned out. Diem with the Pulse Bomb gets rid of the Winston. Transcendence has to come through here for Waka Waka off the respawn, just trying to keep them off this point as desperately as possible. First tick still nowhere near taken here with the side of Mighty AOD, but Waka Waka falls yet again. Diem just constantly focusing out that Zenyatta.
We see the Zenyatta used actually by Mighty, even when their numbers are low. Seems like a big waste of an ultimate there from Kriv.
Yeah, definitely not going to be the best use there. Coming through, but already Sleep's been taken out. Rascal now drawing out the Dragon Blade with the Nano Boost on top of it. Looking for a bit more, won't quite be able to find, but still can poke out. But Mighty AOD, 3 members already taken out as Rascal rejoins the fight. Self-destruct tossed out here from the side of Mighty. Won't find a damn thing forward. Swordcut did get taken out by Birdring. And they're just going to go ahead, clean up house. Kongdoo Panthera taking Hanamura for themselves.
Yeah, they pick it up. Again, we're in a weird spot when it comes to hype because the large implications of this match are already gone, but they're not actually giving sight lines.
Oh, there's
a sight line.
Yeah, nice little pop-up from Birdring. Comes with the kill, finds Diem as well. And Mighty AOD, they're just going to get dismantled.
Mighty AOD to full home.
But Erster, here he comes, has that Dragon Blade drawn out, already finds one on the Luffy. Can he get more? Looking for Birdring, can't quite get in range.
Single kill.
Has to sheath the blade, but still Rascal goes down.
With ult.
So a lot of the DPS here from Kongdoo Panthera has been neutered as Waka Waka, as he gets taken out. Void popped into the mech, will die. Birdring as well. It's all on Fisher and Luffy to try to keep the hopes alive as it's into overtime, but with them just getting picked off one after the other, it's going to be a full hold from Mighty AOD. Yeah. Already a couple ultimates available. Erster with the Dragon Blade going to be one of them. See that Transcendence coming down, keeping it all topped up as he slices his way through it. Luffy and Waka Waka will both go down. Kongdoo Panthera already losing their supports. Earthshatter thrown down by Fisher. Tosses out the Flame Strike, but he's still going to get taken out right off the bat. Rascal desperately trying to buy some time here, has the Blizzard thrown down, trying to pop Thorncut out of this mech, but Erster swipes his way through, and just like that, Mighty AOD will be taking us to Game 5.
You just
but here comes Thorncut trying to poop them all off. Does knock Fisher down to the ground. Scorn Orb comes through onto him, he's gonna charge forward, can't find the pan, goes low, but manages to stay alive.
Out.
Yeah, and Thorncut on the side here, he will get popped out, he'll get taken down. The double boop from Void comes up with the kill.
We are gonna see that final second test on Erster, he's in the back line.
Yeah, has the wraparound, Luffy looking for the sleep dart, won't be able to find it, comes up with the kill. Meanwhile, Waka Waka taken out by that self-destruct from Thorncut, and Kongdoo Panthera with Void and Fisher about to go down. That's gonna be the team kill, that's gonna be point B. 45 seconds yet again on the clock as they complete.
Yeah,
really able to line it up quite yet, might just have to use it only on the monkey. Throws it down, won't get anything for it. Yeah, Transcendence comes out, just gonna be pushing around that Zenyatta, who keeps himself alive. And Waka Waka finished off by Thorncut as they desperately try to get this payload moving yet again. Just a few meters left to go. The cleanup finally coming
Only
through.
Rascal here.
Yet again, dashing his way for 3 kills. Rascal will fall. That's gonna
been pretty good, been pretty on point in this series. He's definitely won the Genji battle.
Yeah. Diem pushing forward, looking for a target for this post bomb. Doesn't need to use it to take out Luffy, but already loses 2 members on his team. Erster now drawing out the Dragon Blade, finishes off Rascal, dashes through the air, finds Waka Waka, gets himself out to safety, making sure that self-destruct does not clip him. Well, dueling out with the Winston, but yet again, no real way to mitigate that damage.
Close.
That's waiting. He's going to have the self-destruct ready to go.
Moment.
Yeah, tosses this one out. Can he find anything? The barrier's thrown down by the Winston, but he still comes up with a kill in onto Waka Waka. But is that enough for Mighty AOD to maintain this hold? 4 minutes or 4 meters to point 29. All that they need to do, and Void still has a self-destruct of his own. Goes forward, tries to take out Karev, gets him in the end, but they don't have it.
Void was off the point.
Mighty AOD, that's a C9 moment if I've ever seen
yes,
one. Mighty AOD. Defy odds, they do not qualify for the round of 8, but they go out of Apex Season 3 with a statement, a 3-2 victory over Kongdoo Panthera.
And the community
경기를 콩두와한 경기를 했을 때 멘탈은 꼭 이겨서 3대 0으로 이겨서 8강 가자였는데 막상 경기에서 2세트 때 눈바니에서 져서 아쉽게 져서 어떻게 해서든 이겨서 그래도 다음 시즌에 더욱더 열심히 해서 8강을 가보자라고 했습니다. 네, 일단 첫 번째 거점에서는 그렇게 우리 팀의 분위기가 그렇게 좋지 않았고 다음 1거점을 뚫으니까 이제 여기서부터는 어떻게 밀 수 있다라는 마음가짐 때문에 팀장님의 말 하나 덕분에 저희 팀의 분위기가 살면서 이제 진짜 실력이 나오게 되었습니다. 루나틱-하이 대전 때 60은 일단 저희 팀에 오더가 없었고 그 다음 모두가 이거는 이겼다라고 방심하고 있었기 때문에 아무런 말도 없이 궁을 쓰고 그렇기 때문에 60을 아무런 이득도 없이 소비한 것 같습니다. 네. 일단 로그랑 했을 때는 항상 한국 팀이랑 할 때는 2-2 또는 3탱 이런 조합이었는데 로그랑 할 때는 좀 완전 색다른 3딜 조합 그런 조합을 저희가 생각을 못하고 있었고 그걸 준비하려고 연습을 했지만 그래도 좀 많이 당황스러운 그런 모습 때문에 네. 이번 승리의 의미는 다음 시즌에서 우리는 콩두로 이겼으니 강한 팀이다 라는 그런 첫 이미지를 심어줄 수 있고 그것 때문에 상대방이 겁을 먹고 본 실력이 안 나올 수도 있다고 생각합니다.